see each other on the road. This is so whimsical, like almost like a fairy tale. We arrived at the place where they have a bookstore sale. And now we will check out the Japanese street. There's like one piece of some yeast bread. I would never think that today was the day I was hiking up a mountain. I haven't packed yet, and we are leaving in 2 hours. So let's pack our things and panic about what we take with us. Again, enough socks and underwear to supply a whole city. Okay, I guess I'm done. I will leave some space, especially for the things we will buy, because we will buy books, like that for sure. Maybe we will buy some clothes, I don't know. We don't plan on. I will close this up now and then we'll see each other on the road. Also sorry for this background, but this is how it is, right? Project Hail Mary. After what should have been 1 hour and 40, we arrived after 4 hours. Because we didn't drive the way, we were pressing the brakes all the way. Oh, I just
pressed the beds.
I pressed the beds. Huh.
That would be fun though.
Anyway, we will make ourselves a little bit fresh and also dress a little bit more warm because it is very cold outside. It's rainy and grey and not that cozy. Okay, 1 minute of rest and then
I like the room.
we'll go. Yeah, the room is cute. And also Project Hail Mary vibes because this is a rocket ship and an astronaut and the moon and so on. So this is nice. Considering that I brought Red Rising with me, which plays on the Mars, it is also described as a mix between The Mortician and Hunger Games, which is like right up my alley. I like it. Maybe I will start this even today, tonight, I mean. By the way, we are in Bremen. Bremen. We just walked through the old town of Bremen which is very cute and very... There's somebody playing the violin. I don't know, this is so whimsical, like almost like a fairy tale.
Smells good.
It smells good too, because there are like restaurants and cafes everywhere, and also a little antique store where we bought some like trinkets. We are on the search for a nice like restaurant or bistro where we can eat something proper other than the snacks we had in our car. And let's see where we land. But so far, although the weather is kinda grayish, it doesn't rain, and it's actually very cozy, and if you are dressed properly, like you have a pullover and a jacket or something, you're fine. Like this is totally fine right now. We just had the best food we could get because we didn't eat properly today. And now we are on the search for the statue of the town musicians of Bremen. It's so weird because I've been here multiple times, and this space or place especially was always so full and so crowded, and now like there's barely anyone here, which is weird. And we didn't find the statue yet, but it's somewhere here. It's a shame that everything's closed.
I mean, it's good.
Well, it's good that we didn't spend all of the money
Less
we
money
have.
spent.
I mean, that is good. But on the other side, it's a bookstore that I'm passing.
And we are going to spend enough money on books in the last 2 days.
I guess I'm the only one who's sad about that. Anyway, I'm sad. It's my vlog.
I'm not sad about it. I'm very glad.
But anyway, today is Sunday and we saw Bremen, how it actually looks without all of the people. That would ruin the experience a little bit because it's very full always. got our food, and this is all of our food. This place has the most whimsical, romantic Bridgerton tea type vibes, and if you know me, you know that it's right up my alley. Because even the girls' night before my wedding was Bridgerton themed, and the furniture here is, I don't know if it's like from medieval times or it looks antique at least. And I will show you the cash register they use, which is also this very old metal thing where they have to like rotate the lever to open the registry. The food and the tea especially is very, very tasty. It's very good. We arrived at the place where they have a bookstore sale. Oh my god, here it is. Actually astonished by the pure amount of books, first of all, and the amount of current books and new releases and very, very popular authors, because here is a full on like shelf with Taylor Jenkins Reid. There have been books by Anna Huang, there have been books, or I saw books by Abby Jimenez, and we are in the new adult section, and I have a hard time seeing everything because it's going up all the way there, and I have to like focus on every single book because there are so many books. I honestly was ready to take some books that nobody knows, but suddenly we discovered so many books that are like still very much like bestsellers and popular and whatnot, and now I am really, really curious what else I can find, because up there I see The Ballad of Never After. There. So maybe I can find something like, I don't know, something. I have 16 books. 5 of them are for my mother-in-law. I think 5, around 5. Probably more. We arrived at the second hotel of the trip and the last. It was a hell of a ride, but in the literal sense of hell, because it was, first of all, stressful, since we found out right before we entered the city that we had to have a certain sticker on our car telling that our car is environmentally friendly enough to enter the city. We are in Essen right now. Then we had to get some gas, and then we entered the traffic of Essen. Let me tell you that when half of the streets are closed down because they are like being constructed or there are construction works all over the city, and the other half that are still open are a pure maze of craziness. It's kind of difficult, let me tell you that. Anyway, we will relax a little bit and then we will find something to eat, because I don't know about my husband, but I am very hungry. And the tea house is more than 6 hours ago, so it's time to eat something. In other news, I read a lot of The Night and the Moth. I'm 68% through, and my Kindle tells me I still have like 3.5 hours to read. But I think I will finish that tomorrow while we will drive to my husband's family, or even tonight. Depends on when we return. I found the cutest two scarves. Oh my god, third time's a charm. I found the cutest two scarves that I actually wanted to have for quite some time now. I think at least since the beginning of the year. And some lady in a very cute store back in Bremen sold them. It was a little store with a lot of knitted and crocheted stuff. I saw this one hanging outside and I was like, I want this one. And I took it and she was like, yeah, I have a lot more, and I just got like a fresh shipment of this one with cashmere. I couldn't decide, and I'm glad I was able to decide to buy only two and not basically all of them. Then she told me that it was a Danish woman who kind of created them. So they are called like Sophia scarves. So anyway, I have a blue and a white one. And I've been wearing the blue one today. And I think I will continue to wear it because it's very cute. Anyway, we'll go to a bookstore. It's so funny
But we haven't spent enough money on books today.
We spent 160
70.
and 76 euros today on books, but I only want to see if they have Russian books for my mom, because she always likes to look for books in bookstores that are maybe in Russian, and she always looks for books for me when she looks for herself, so I can return that favor and look for books for her in Russian. Anyway, this is the cutest thing ever. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's go. It might seem weird why we went specifically to Five Guys, but this is a kind of rare restaurant in Germany. I only know 3 places with Five Guys. Okay, 4 places now. But also it is kind of a thing with me and my husband that we go to Five Guys every chance we get, basically. So this is non exception. Also, we are very hungry, like very hungry. We ate last time 7 hours ago. Also, it's a thing with me and my husband of not eating the whole day and then eating everything all at once. Honestly, never underestimate the feeling, the contempt feeling you get when you eat something after being hungry for a long time, and then you go outside and the weather is perfect. Although it's kind of scary that behind us there's literally the end of the world brawling. But right now, couldn't be any better. Just had the most delicious breakfast I had in a very long time. It was honestly, like, I couldn't film with the camera. I maybe can blend in some pictures from my phone right here. I had porridge with some nuts and some honey and a lot of fruits. And then I had a croffle with a Biscoff cream on top and some fruits as well. And it was so well presented and delicious. We are currently in Düsseldorf. I forgot to tell you. And we were just drinking coffee at the specialty roastery where my cousin works, which was very nice. And now we will check out the Japanese street, or the Little Tokyo, how it's called. And then maybe we'll go and walk alongside the river. This is so Korea coded, eating in the middle of the convenience store. Because we are still in the convenience store, I can film behind me a lot of people. But this is so Korea coded. I'm missing being in another country, to be specific Korea, apparently. While we are driving to my husband's family, I wanted to give you a little book haul of every book that we bought so far. Brace yourself, it's a lot. Okay, so we are starting with the books that we bought for my mother-in-law because she likes to read too, and she definitely reads faster than me. And she likes thrillers and a little bit of like realistic fantasy, I would say. Also, she likes Lord of the Rings. But anyway, My personal highlight that we bought for her is Matt Haig's Midnight Library, because why is it the highlight is because I read it too. It was actually one of the first books I read while traveling back and forth from my city and the city where my husband is from. So this was like one of the first books. The next two books are by Natasha Pollet. These are two fantasy books, and this is the second and third part in the Watchmaker from the Filigree Street series. And she read the first book 2 times. One time she read it because she just liked it and flew through it, and then she read it again because she didn't understand the ending and wanted to like understand it, so she read the whole book. Why not? Then another Matt Haig book, because we initially didn't find the Midnight Library in the book outlet, so we just thought we will take this one. I guess I'll blend the English name in because I don't know what it's called in English. Then we have a thriller by Joe Nesbø, another thriller by Charlotte Link, another thriller by Scylla and Rolf Berlet, and another thriller by Eva Björk Eggesdottir. And maybe she will like this because it's a Scandi thriller author, and one of her favorite author is also a Scandi woman with the name of Yrsa Sigurdardottir. I don't know if someone can pronounce it the right way. Tell me how you pronounce it the right way. Anyway, these are all of the books that we bought for my mother-in-law. Also a wild format to make it in the car, or to do it in the car, because it's very loud. But anyway, the reason why I want to do it in the car is because when we arrive we will obviously give all of those books away to my mother-in-law, and I wanted to show you before that. The next few books that are for me. This is The Legend of Lady Bjoksa by Esther Park, and I really wanted to read this because this is based on some Korean tradition folklores, and it's basically a woman who can see souls and who is hunting them, and then while on a hunting mission she disguises as a man and meets another man who is her long lost fiancé, who can't remember their mutual past. So this is very interesting. Also it's very pretty. Then Faithbreaker. I have the first 2 books, and they have the most beautiful spread edges. This book though doesn't have the most beautiful spread edges. It's a very lazy option, and I didn't want to buy it because I was very disappointed, but seeing it in the book outlet for like a fraction of the price was a nice surprise, so I just took it with me. Okay, I will have to hold the camera like that because it's been nosediving a few times. Anyway, the next 2 books are Wisteria and Foxglove by Adeline Grace. And as I just discovered, these are the last 2 books of the trilogy. So I need the first one. But at least I have those. And oh, one of them even has a sprayed edge, which I didn't know. Beautiful. Anyway, I will have to buy the first one. And I think it's the same case for the Blackbird Academy. I have 2 of them, also with sprayed edges. But I think these are the second. Yeah, this is the finale of the trilogy, and this is the second one. So again, I will have to buy the first one. but at least I got the second and the third for a fraction of the price. The next and last two books are Yumi by Brandon Sanderson, and I can't tell you enough how I was looking forward to it, to buy it and to read it. Also, it's very heavy. It doesn't look that heavy or that big, but it's very heavy. But then I totally forgot about that book until I discovered it in the book outlet. So I just had to take it with me because it's Brandon Sanderson and it's also one of his newest releases. And then there are very beautiful illustrations like this one. Last book is The Blackbird Oracle, not to confuse with The Blackbird Academy, by Deborah Harkness. Again, I have the first 4 books, and I think the 4 books is like a finished series, but this plays in the same world, but is like its own series or its own story. But I don't know. Also, straight edges, nice. Okay, there are witches, there are demons, there are vampires, and the town is called Ravenswood. So I think this is a perfect Halloween-ish read. We are going to see some stork babies, which is the cutest thing ever, I think. And we already saw a huge stork flying right above us, which was also very fascinating. I have a lot of food on my lap because at least I didn't eat anything for breakfast. This is huge. This is like one piece of some yeast bread.
More like a cake, I would say.
Or cake.
Yeah, it's sweet, so it's more cake-like, and it's usually eaten with like coffee and butter.
And we have some coffee. So I think I will look at the very cute villages we are passing and have this little piece of cake. Last year we were here and we found a little baby bat that was having troubles, and we took it into the baseball cap, and my husband and his brother, they brought it way up deep in the woods so that it wouldn't be like hit by a car or by evil humans, I don't know. And now we found the spot where the base cap was, and it was still there, and now my husband retrieved it. Last year it was fall when we were here, and we actually found a lot of mushrooms, edible mushrooms to be precise, and 2 of some very rare delicacy mushrooms, which made me very happy because I watched like a full an hour some videos about this exact mushroom, and then we found it. and I was so happy. Anyway, maybe we'll find some mushrooms that are already up in spring, but it is very idyllic here. I know on camera it doesn't look that steep or very much of a way, but we just hiked it up. We climbed basically. Not the best outfit, not the best mindset. I wanted to take some books with me, go somewhere romantic.
This is romantic.
I mean, this is romantic, but like princessy, castle, sunny picnic day vibes, romantic.
It's type 2 fun.
It's type 2 fun, yeah. I'm having type 2 fun. Was the climb worth it? Definitely. Am I sweating more than I would like to? 110%. I don't know what it is. Once you did something that you never thought that was like that you could, I would never think that today was the day I was putting on a dress and that I would be walking and hiking up a mountain. But now I did it and now it feels very nice actually. By the way, we didn't see any more storks. Maybe on the way back we will stop somewhere and look out for them, but we saw some that I didn't film. So it didn't happen, although I didn't film it, believe me. And by the way, do you know what this reminds me of? This all? I started reading Red Rising, and the main character, the male, the MMC anyway, the main male character, the main male character, I have it now, he is like a miner, like who is going into the mines and is mining on Mars, and Mars is red. And he is one of the red ones, why the book is called Red Rising. And this looks kind of like a mining site on the Mars. Doesn't seem very earthly, you know, when you see something that you don't see every day. Because the more you look at it, the more colors and patterns and shapes you discover, which is very crazy.
Geil. Oh ja, ich wollte gerade sagen, ich muss noch ein Foto machen. Ja. Ist ja so süß.